Welcome back to another episode of Keeping Up with the Darwins.
Woo! Woo! Last episode, we followed Darwin as he visited Sydney, Australia. This time, we continue in Coco Island.
Coco, I thought it was the Keeling.
I think it's both.
Anyway, located off the coast of Australia lie two low-lying coral islands, home to merely 538. Those who live in Keeling mainly speak Malay or English. The religions are few, consisting of only Christianity and Islam.
Why are there so little people?
Well, it's only two small islands. They're pretty far from other places.
When did they even find it if it was isolated?
It was back in 1609 when the Keeling Islands was first discovered by Captain William Keeling, whom the islands were named after. However, there were no inhabitants until the 1900s. So with the atolls isolated from any other continent, its untouched ecosystem filled with vegetation, creating a variety of floral and faunal habitats.
Up until 1984, the Clunies-Ross family ruled over the island, but as the Keeling community voted to integrate with Australia, they soon lost power. Today, the island is still under the Australian government, but the traditions and customs of the island remain.
Oh God, look at the time! We've reached halftime. Why did the Darwin cross the road?
Why?
He was naturally selected.
Anyway, let's see what went on with our buddy Darwin. Charles Darwin arrived on these islands on April 1st, 1836, where he stayed for a few days and studied their natural history and collected specimens. This was all for the development of his theory on how atolls were formed. This theory was important at the time as many ships were wrecked in unexpected reefs.
Unbelievable.
He had already prepared his theory before setting sail in November 1835. That the formation of reefs was in relation with islands. Subsidence, as he developed his theory, he found that atolls would start as fringing reefs, coral that grew along the shore of volcanic islands.
They would later become barrier reefs as the sinking of islands caused a channel of water to flow between the island and the coral. When the island disappeared, that was when the atoll was formed, a lagoon ringed by coral. This theory was supported by the specimens of dead coral he collected 120 feet below.
It was in the 1950s that his theory was proven correct. Guess you could say it was Darwin for Darwin. His research was later added in the book he published in 1842, focusing on coral reefs. And that's it for today, folks. Join us next time for Keeping Up with the Darwin in St. Helena. Peace. Nice.
Okay, we can cut it off now.
Okay.